Americans love fish.
I love fish. Fish is my favorite meal.
When I look at the menu, seafood is like my go-to. It's my first choice.
But Inside Edition found you could be the victim of a fish switcheroo.
How is it possible for one type of fish to be switched to another type of fish?
Alexandra Papetis is the executive chef at Kalari Taverna in New York City and says it can easily happen in some restaurants.
It's really people just capitalizing on people not really having a full knowledge base about fish. You know, even though these look very different right now when they're sitting here, they're not going to look as different once we cook them.
So would we be a victim of a fish switch?
To find out, we did some testing.
First, we visited 22 restaurants in Tampa and Atlanta.
The grouper sandwich.
And ordered cod, grouper, and catfish.
Scooping out the crunchy grouper.
We then packed the fish up and sent samples off to a lab for DNA testing. Now get this, 33% of the restaurants in Atlanta gave us a cheaper fish than the one we ordered. At Noodles Restaurant, we ordered fried grouper, a local favorite. But what we really got, according to the lab, was an Asian farmed fish called swai. Grouper goes for $20 a pound, while swai costs about $3 a pound. So what the heck is swai? Swai comes mainly from Vietnam, specifically the Mekong Delta, not the cleanest water in the world. This video also shows swai, farmed in overcrowded fish ponds. In a statement to Inside Edition, a fish industry spokesman insists the fish are some of the safest seafood you can eat, and it's a healthy, affordable fish, period. We went back to Noodles, the place where we got the cheap swai instead of grouper.
We found out that instead of grouper, it was actually a cheaper farmed fish from Asia. How can you explain that? Guess you didn't want to tell me.
At Pascal's restaurant, we ordered catfish, but according to the lab, once again, we got swai.
How do you think that happened?
I have no idea, and I apologize. I have no idea. I have to find out how that happened.
At Copeland's, it was the same story.
Are you substituting a cheaper fish for your catfish here?
Like I said, I can't comment on that. I'll have to get with my marketing department, my general manager.
Larry Olmsted, author of Real Food, Fake Food, says food substitutions is a dirty secret in the restaurant industry.
Anytime you have a food that consumers can't readily identify with their eye, that you can substitute something cheaper for and get away with it, people are going to do that.
Look, I ain't never seen a chick that's Liberian, but I done seen hella bad Nigerians. Funny guy, but when it come to business, I be serious. Bitches sum me up in 2 words, an experience.